Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be taking you on a journey to abusing Magias. Magias is the only item that keeps AP champions essentially viable because AD champions have access to things like lifesteal and crit in massive quantities. The only thing that AP champions have that AD champions really can't access in their item line is Mej. And Nunu is one of the best Mej abuse champs in the game because he spams so many ganks. Nunu doesn't full clear. He doesn't really ever want to full clear. He plays heavy around scuttles, using the scuttle speed up in conjunction with his W to get kills. So what we want to do is kind of hit level 2, level 3 as fast as possible, gank, reset, and ideally get Mej on our first back. If not, then we can just grab tier 2 boots plus a Dark Seal. This play style is extremely rewarding, but there is a lot of risk as well because if you find yourself out of position, you'll end up dying, which is why you want Phase Rush. Phase Rush will get you out of all sorts of sticky situations. You can proc it with your E alone, and your E is ranged, and you don't have to stand still to cast it. So typically, Phase Rush is your best option for Mej Nunu, although you may think, well, why not just go Dark Harvest? The problem is with Dark Harvest, if you ever are out of position, you're basically just going to die. It's really that simple. On Nunu jungle, just look to ban Master Yi or Malphite. Master Yi is tough because you can't slow him when he's on his R. He can also like outplay your snowball simply by queuing you. You can essentially go through it, go around it. To hit the fastest level 3 possible, it's pretty much always red wraps into Gromp. You need Gromp or Krug to hit a 3 camp level 3. They give more XP than the other camps. Looking at the 2 closest lanes, mid not really gankable. Ganking for Mal sucks. Top lane's not very gankable, so I might just have to clear back downwards. I am not seeing anything worthwhile here. York has way too much HP, so we'll go ahead and take this. We don't want to put our W on cooldown. It's a long cooldown, and at point blank range, it doesn't really do any damage. Only 69. That's basically just an auto reset at this point. My bot lane's already resetting. My goodness. Yeah, we'll basically just play for top scuttle here. That's fine. Get that with an auto and a W. We'll smite these wolves because I have 2 smite charges. Put a red buff auto on these medium ones here. Oh no. Alright, so yeah. So Silas went bot lane. His top side's open here. We'll go help ourselves to his top side. So all I was going to do now is gank mid or top, and then I was going to look to take top scuttle, play around scuttle till it disappears, and I can no longer use it. But since Silas did what he did, we'll look to take some of this. We can do it relatively quickly as well, since it is Raptors, of course. We have 2 points in Q, so we can clear that much faster. Pull this into the bush. I'm not too worried about Silas fighting me here. Silas is low damage. He loses his red buff. Yeah, later, my dude. I'm not too interested in fighting him here. There's no reason to fight him. Now he loses double scuttle, although he got to kill bot. I don't think it's going to be worth it for him. We'll see, though. I'm going to cross over. I don't want to gank top. There's no need to gank top here. We'll hit him with a snowball, push the wave, and we're chilling. We get opposite side scuttle. You don't want to reset until the scuttle is completely gone. Playing around the speed up allows you to gank. Nunu snowball gets faster per his champion level, not per level in the snowball. So early game when you don't have boots and you don't have many champ levels, without scuttle, his ganks kind of suck. It's not gankable. They're full HP underneath turret. I'll just stick around. There's nothing to gank. I want to at least be able to get tier 2 plus Dark Seal since I can't really afford Mej as is. We didn't get anything successful rolling early. No pun intended. Like, they're full HP underneath turret. Full HP underneath turret. Ganking York, kind of hard because he can throw out Cage, which blocks my W. Trundle Pillar, York Cage. Pretty annoying to deal with. Jarvan Cage as well. I wasn't trying to do that green ping. I was just trying to do the enemy missing ping there for the allow. I'll stay bot. They don't have boots yet. They don't really have magic resist either. We have scuttle speed up plus water walking celerity and relentless hunter. Relentless hunter gives a little bit of move speed even with 0 stacks. Nice, I got the kill. That's exactly what I wanted. Very cool. This is going to be a huge back. I could get Mej my first recall here. How crazy is that, man? Alright, we're gonna re-engage here. We already know where their jungler is. Nami way out of position. We get the knock up. Nautilus tanked that really well. He tanked it down to the wire. I gotta get the heck out of here. Yeah, this first recall is crazy. Most likely in your game, because you're a goofball, you're probably just gonna be able to get Boots Darkseal first back super consistently. Or if you're really on a roll, you can get tier 2 Boots plus Darkseal. Typically Lucid or Swifties. But since we are able to get some stuff, we can afford Mej and Boots first recall. Super nasty. We'll pick up Oracles as well. When you're playing against Nunu, you want to leave your ward on Scuttles. Like early game, when you know Nunu's going for a Scuttle, try to get a ward on here ASAP. Like whether you're a jungle or a support or AD carry or whatever. Because Nunu wants to gank off of it over and over and over and over. It's really hard for you to get away from it. If the enemies don't have flash, Nunu Snowball is basically going to hit. I want to wait till I hit a river to use W for the water walking bonus. Any movement speed affecting you before your snowball will persist throughout its 10-second duration. We get the knock up and the E. Finished. Ooh, I didn't get the kill, so it is what it is. I should get level 6 here. Lai wants to back. We might be able to do something mid. I have a lot of Relentless Hunter stacks. I'm moving 430 pre-snowball charge. Most champions tier 2 boots are moving 380, so I'm moving crazy fast right now, even with tier 1 boots, just because of Relentless Hunter water walking. Hey, Azir. Ah, that wasn't level 6. Ooh. And that is Scuttle. Sick. This is weird. Silas is pretty far out of position though. Get a 0 with a bit of my R. We'll run him down into the snare. We at least got his R there. A little bit awkward. Whew, I think we got Azir flash, I believe. Silas flash. Decent enough. We have Scuttle to play around. I'll leave this right here. Most people don't ward on Scuttle because they don't know about it. But that's usually where you're going to want to leave it. Hey, Jinx. You dodged my snowball, but you juked towards our side to do it. So, probably not worth. Man, I wish I'm getting these kills. I would have 8 Mej right now instead of 4. Let's play for drag. Got a successful gank. We have 3 points in Q. You don't really want to try to take Dragon on Nunu before you have at least 3 points in Q and at least recalled once. Because you'll take a lot of damage and it'll take a very, 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 very long time to do so. Good thing my bot lane rotated. If they didn't, this would take me 10 years. They didn't quite finish crashing that wave. I guess we can give Herald. Can chill on Scuttle till it disappears here. We could go around. It's going to be really tight though. That corner's kind of hard to make when you're going this fast. If you block Azir, he can't dash through you. Oh, Mouse does 0 damage. Mouse is such a low damage champ. If that was like any mid laner but Talon, but Mouse. Like if that was Talon, Zed, Annie, Lux, Syndra, like anyone, it's just... Mouse is one of the lowest damage mid laners in the game, no joke. Without R, his damage output just does not exist. I don't really have to touch my top side. I'm having pretty good success ganking for Nautilus. He's following up extremely well. Jinx, Nami, neither one have a dash. They have very weak speed ups off of the Nami abilities through her, I believe it's her passive. Or if she's an ability on her ally, it speeds that person up. Oh, they're really kind of going for it here. So I don't have my Relentless Hunter speed up since I was in combat within the last 5 seconds, but I do have a decent angle here. Jinx, no boots. I'm gonna walk him down, get off a full channel R. Jinx tries to flash and she does. I think my R still... Oh, my R didn't hit her. Yeah, they're screwed though. Nice, got the kill. That's a nice thing about Phase Rush as well. It helped us land our E slow, our E snare. It helps you get on top to right when your snare is about to go off. You start channeling your R to maximize your R channel duration, because the longer you channel your R, obviously the more damage it does. That's why it's so hard to justify Dark Harvest, because it's barely any more damage in theory. If you land everything, sure, Dark Harvest is a little bit more damage. But what if you miss something because they flash away and you can't finish landing your E-snare? Or what if you're out of position and you can't get away now and you lose all your stacks because you don't have a way to speed up and get away? Dark Harvest just isn't worth it. The rune as a whole is extremely underpowered. We only see a handful of champions being able to take it as a keystone and have reasonable win rates. The first two that come to mind are Echo, Karthus, and kind of Evelyn. Oh, cool. It's not worded. I have Scuttle speed up as well. I'm F-shooting back here. I'm on Scuttle speed up. This is free. They're going to step forward to ward. Wait, where the heck did they go, though, dude? They're actually rotating mid right now. What in the world? Nami found my control ward. Silas is there. This is a weird spot for me to be in. I can't go for these Namis here. They're waiting for me. I have to let this be. Since we are kind of fed, we can push for Sork shoes. Normally you don't go Sorks on Nunu because they're expensive. You'd go Swifties or Lucids. We can get away with it at this stage of the game, though. These guys are on Silas really tight. My mid lane turret's almost dead. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Barely, that turret's barely even alive. We have the 10 mesh stack, so it's giving us extra movement speed. Now we're moving 467 river rather than like 430 or whatever it was at. By the time they see us, our snowball's full of growth, we're moving full speed. I blocked you, buddy. Get him with our R, channel as much as we can into an auto. Oh, Mouse does no damage, bro. I didn't want to start R from super far away because he would just path away from me. Man, Mouse just doesn't have damage output. That champion. I'm super item reliant. Getting double max health burn. Oh, I got stuck on York's stupid maiden. Wait, how did York do that? I killed the maiden. Oh, cool. He's a full item. He's got Rav. His little guy's kind of chunk. No joke. They chase like crazy, too. I think we push double flat magic pen. We go Sorks into Shadow Flame, and we'll have some absurd damage output. If we were full stack and mesh, then I would say we would go for, I don't know, like Rabadon second item. It's a bit of a tough spot to be in. York being fed, their mid being kind of ahead. It's basically just our bot lane winning. I can't really kill this guy. He's doing a lot of damage and he's very tanky. I need to recall play for drag. This is a waste of time. Alawi's build is doo-doo feces. I am not coming back top. Pick up Can I get a full mage item here like Everfrost? Nah, I can't. I'll pick up Sork Scent. I kind of like Everfrost on Nunu. But Rocket Belt would be a bit more consistent. I don't think Everfrost is bad on Nunu. I just don't think... I think it's hard to use it effectively. Because if you use it while you're in your R, you cancel your R channel. And at the same time, whenever you R, you wait till your E's about to snare them. So there's never a really good time to use Everfrost on Nunu. Rocket Belt, on the other hand, is... can kind of help us get into range to Rocket Belt, E them down and whatnot. We play for dragons. It's as simple as that. These guys are annoying with their control words. Dragon easy. Silas is kind of behind right now. He's less CS than me. I haven't even been farming that much. How much damage is Q doing? 1200. Boop. No one's contesting, so we don't need to Q smite. Where did he go? So York gets top lane turret. That's not great. In fact, dare I say that is bad. I know. Very saucy. These guys are looking to play the 2v2. Little do they know it's not a 2v2. Double knock up. I'm going to flash that into R. We get the snare. Down they go. I canceled the R to hit York with the Q for the heal. Plus my R was almost full channeled anyway, so it was still had a majority damage output there. Very juicy. If they have any type of cage champion, you have to go flash over Ghost. Jarvan, Vigar, York. Because you get put in the cage, you can't get out of it. We would have missed out on 2 kills there. That was 8 mesh stacks. That's absolute gobs. Now whenever we touch a bush, we should use W. It's like a free scuttle speed up, essentially, the equivalency. Oh, hey, friend. Get dunked. That was a good Azir. I have this bush right here to still potentially run down the Jinx. I want to get my W with it, though. There it is. Might be able to find her. We can search like the whole river, too. Oh, I hit her. I found her. I can smell it. I heard the sound effect of my E hitting something because I was just checking behind me as I pushed forward so my eyes could see here and my ears could see here. And my tongue can see here. Alright, let's touch bush, go fast into W. Someone just warded. I might be able to loop on that. I need to find a different bush to loop from. The angle's not very favorable. Hey, Nami. I'm doing some damage, boy. Nice. Got some more mesh. Staying alive. They're about to end. They're gonna end. Somebody reset, please. They have Herald in our base. Please. Somebody back. They're gonna take everything. I'm gonna come for Jinx here. Get bush speed up into W. Mouse pressed R. And he did it. Good for him. I'm gonna full channel R on this. Oh, I didn't even get him with a slow. What a scam. Dude, I just got scammed so hard. Azir saw me. Silas, after he saw wolves weren't there, he should have walked into my R, but I think the Azir vision gave it away. Wait, Malzahar had shutdown. Are you serious? Unbelievable. I don't want to push forward for 5. My R is on a cooldown. I'm also sitting on a substantial amount of gold. We wouldn't want to get Banshees. They have Cage. Banshees doesn't interact with Cage. So there's no point, really. Alright, here we go. Push speed up. Hey, Nami. Got it. I slowed him down. I also have the phase rush speed up plus bush speed up. That's why you take phase rush, man. It gets you out of the worst possible situations you could ever be in. Yeah, suck it, Azir. Get out of here, bruh. Get out of town. Take a little bite out of him. We'll cross on over. I see where their jungle is. I'm going to smite this. We'll use bush speed up to get to the Jinx. Bush, then W, easy peasy. All day, every day. Hey, friend. Sometimes you gotta touch bushes. The bush invader, bush oppressor. I identify as a bush abuser. Oh, man. Dragon up in 26. Time to abuse bush. We could even abuse scuttle into bush here and go turbo giga fast. Yep, here it is. Turbo maximum. I gotta disengage. I had phase rush so I could get out of that one. I didn't even realize MF rotated to that. I'm going to do a triple ping so my teammates can see on the mini-map. That way they're not just hearing something, they can also see it with their eyes, as one does. York, split pushing. I hate the kind of split push meta. It's really annoying. Us getting the dragons will help out a lot. I wish it was wind drags for the out of combat movement speed to run his cheesiness down. Ping it out, and thanks for the kill, bud. Appreciate you. Keeping me nice and fed. I'm sitting on nearly 4K gold. You realize I have 8 assists. It's not like I have 14 kills. I have turbo assisting this game. Nautilus died. Very unfortunate. So this does give magic penetration. Passively and actively. So we'll go ahead and pick this up. It's already giving us +5 from the mesh, since mesh counts as a complete item. We'll push Robot on this, I'd say. You know, let's go Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame gives flat penetration, so we have penetration. So we have double penetration on Rocket Belt plus penetration, and then we'll have triple. 4 quad penetration. That's next level right there. The reason why I say 2 penetration on the Rocket Belt is because it gives you 6 magic penetration plus 5 per complete item, not counting boots. I don't want to use W here because I want to be able to move on the map with it. This late into the game on AP Nunu, you don't want to be necessarily wasting W when you're about to fight. Let's do bush speed up from river so we can also get the water walking bonus when we pop it. Nami getting in my way. She's ballsy, man. I should have just taken that fight. Wasn't sure where they were at. I'm playing extremely risk adverse, trying to avoid losing the mesh and giving them nearly 1,000 gold on shutdown. I'll tank that out a bit. Now I need to get to these. Let's get Scuttle, speed up into bush, then we'll press W. Big skill. Why is Silas over here? Auto attack into cute. Nice try, Jinx, you little turd. I don't like that fight. I need to set up a Scuttle real quick. Oh, we need someone to deal with the York. It's like someone else has to back. It can't just be me. York can kill me is the thing, especially if he cages me or blocks my W with cage. I can't really fight him at that point, especially with Maiden. I'm gonna rocket belt away, slow him down, give myself a shield. And see, that's what it looks like. It's stupid. Like Maiden blocks me, and then there's just not a whole lot I can really do. It's really dumb. Not a big fan of the York interaction. It's just super frustrating. He's doing exactly what he wants to do too, which is drawing 2 people over here. Alai needs to get her big fat low value butt over here and post up, so that way I don't have to waste my time doing it. Got with the snowball E, slow her down with smite, auto attack Q, auto rocket belt. Yeah, I'll chase this. Down you go, bud. So people on my team are actually trying to surrender right now. How gross is that? Generally, people's excuse is, oh, my jungler. Like, what's their excuse? We have 3 drags and I'm giga carrying. People just literally, they want to quit for any reason, even when you're turbo winning. It's nutty. That's how you know people actually don't care about the win. They're goofballs, man. No, I couldn't stop him in time. At least I got his TP. It's a long cooldown. We're actually like on the way to Drag Soul, so we're sitting pretty. We got the Nami. We got vision of the York. I don't know how my team lost that fight that hard. I don't think York was even in that team fight. My team was fighting that in theory like 4v3 or 3v3. Pull this out a bit. We get the speed up from killing it. Pop W ideally before it's too late. This is trash. It's not what I really wanted there. Haven't really used my rocket belt much. Haven't needed it. Push speed up into W. Ooh, there it is. Bye, Jinx. I'm on traps here. Dude's shredding me with lethal tempo. Allow not really doing much of anything. Just let him pass. I'll let him take turret. Very cool. Love to see it. I have to reset now. And that's soul, baby. Killed the Silas. Rocket belt into this guy. I gotta reset. Nice! Alawi did it. That's insane. Alawi doing that is so big. Now I don't have to recall. We can stay and push mid. We have the drag soul as well, which is a tiny bit of damage and slow. It's really more for the slow than anything else. And these also give some ability haste, attack speed. Pretty useless for me. Nunu's not really about ability haste or attack speed necessarily. I'm gonna flash that. I don't know how she really died there. I guess maybe minions? Kind of wild. Hey, Nami. Does she actually think she can kill me? I heal all back with Q. And the lower on health you are, Nunu, the more you heal. Whoa. Yo, she chunks, though. She actually chunks, dude. What in the world? Oh, she has heal cut. Alright, that makes a little more sense. I was going to say that heal felt a little on the small side. There it is. That's the heal I was looking for at the time. So yeah, we definitely go for Raba. Extra damage from shields. Extra bonus damage from shields. So yeah, you get the penetration if they're low health or if they're recently affected by shield. That's how Shadow Flame works. Oof, I got the angle here. Hey, Nami. Oh! Oh, this is bad. Oh my god. I can't move. I had such a good angle. I was too late though. My teammates to live. That's a rough fight, man. I'm a little surprised we lose that. We have Draxel. Tough. Zir still had Zhonya's too, so they didn't really pressure that out of him. Maybe Silas soaked up a lot of time with his Zhonya usage. So we're sitting at 318 AP. The only thing giving us extra AP is really Infernal. Obviously on Nunu we don't take Absolute or Gathering because we need to focus more on mobility and survivability. Losing that mesh freaking blows. Demonic's good. They're not tanky though, so it's kind of pointless. I'd rather get Raba into like Zhonya's or something. I think that would be best. We'll pop W roughly halfway along is typically when you want to do it. It maximizes how far you can push your W out. Nice. I can't really reset. Even though I need Rabadon, we don't have much map pressure right now. My teammates are about to throw. I gotta stick around for a little bit. Get that bush speed up. Plus water walking. Let's see if we can find it. They know I'm here because of the minions. Oh, he Nautilus R'd me. That's... Nautilus just wasted his R too. Everyone's pumping out R's right now. I need to back and get my Rabadon here. Rob is huge. I'm going to go from 440 AP to nearly 600 AP, guys. That was 150 AP jump. We have base speed up since it's past 20-minute mark, or past 1959. Timestamp. Boom! His ghouls block Snowball. In what universe should ghouls block Snowball? They're tiny. That's absurd. I'm gonna get Scuttle plus W. Wait, where's the Scuttle speed up? Scuttle speed up felt non-existent. Hey, guys. And goodbye. Nami evaporated there, dude. She's like full health when the R hits. My goodness. Yeah, that's GG's. We were able to drag Alawi across the finish line with MF. Nautilus, my bot lane, were essential in this game. Them being able to find a foothold from my ganks made this game very playable. He ignited me. I almost died. His ignite plus his little goofball attacking me. I think Maiden was hitting me or something there. What a game, man. AP Nunu Mej Rush is so much fun and solo queue. I love it. Let's look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had the most in the game at 32,000. Second highest was at 22,000 on York. MF close behind. Looking at damage taken, we took the most on our team. I'm a little surprised by that. I feel like that goes to show just how little the top laners were really interacting with each other. Because as a jungler, you don't get to sit there in lane phase and chip away 200 damage here, 300 damage here, 100 damage here. You don't get to do that. So for them to have considerably less is actually kind of interesting. Somehow Alawi had the second highest damage taken. Considerably more than the York. And for self-mitigated, we also self-mitigated the most. So we dealt the most, took the most, self-mitigated the most. That's the power of Mej. Without Mej, this wouldn't be possible to achieve most damage dealt, taken, and mitigated. To be able to do all three means you giga carried. That means like you were the absolute anchor carry for the team. Not every champion can do that, like literally. I'm not just saying that, oh, look how I played. No, it's like champion and item based. Even with the right item, certain champions can't do it. For example, Yuumi jungle will never be able to do this. Nautilus jungle can't do that. Playing Soraka top, Soraka mid. Although those are all off meta, for example, a York to deal the most, take the most, and self-mitigate the most, that's not going to happen. The odds of him getting highest self-mitigated is very, very low. Or let's say even for Silas, chances of him getting most self-mitigated, low, maybe most healing done. Jinx never going to take the most damage. MF never going to take the most. Mal's not going to take the most, not going to self-mitigate the most. Two people, yeah, you get my point. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.